Welcome back to Most Haunted Live. There are so many locations out there at the castle, it's hard to know where to go next. Let's go and find out from Yvette right now. Yvette.
Hi, everybody. Yeah. It's been quite confusing because things have been happening. I just want to find out from Carl how he's doing. Carl, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Yvette. It's been quite strange up here. We've moved to the atrium. We heard a noise and open and shut while we've been there, which is further up some stairs, and we think we've seen something walk past the door.
Oh. Well, Carl, we're definitely going to come and join you after we've been here in the kitchen, but we're going to stay in the kitchen for a little bit here, okay?
Fantastic. Thanks a lot.
Okay. All right, Vicky? Yeah? Okay. So, Derek, you said when we were on the break that you were being joined by another male spirit. Who would that be?
Absolutely. I've got this, it was with me for a little while, and I've got this authoritative figure. Now, when I say authoritative, I feel as if I'm looking at people working and you know, with a stern eye, but not saying anything. I was taking his vibrations on, and I feel that he, in this area, ground floor, he would be an overseer of people. And I feel also, when I got that energy, is if, although we're in a kitchen, I can smell, or I could smell leather. I could also, I was aware of, forgive the words, horse fragrance of, you know, manure. Yeah. And I feel this man must have worked around all these conditions, maybe tended horses, what have you. But I feel he, in actual fact, before we come into this kitchen, I felt the expression of a spirit person behind me, walking behind me.
And this would be he?
Most definitely.
So who is he then? Can you try and see if Sam can give you a name?
This, yeah. Okay. I was asking quietly, Sam, and he was the one that was giving me the mental impressions. Okay. Oh, thank you. Bless you. Okay. He's in service. He's in service for the ale. Go on, more. A bit more, Sam. Yeah. Okay.
Who moved there? Is somebody outside that door? What? You joking me?
Honestly.
Mm-hmm. You okay? It's okay.
Here behind us?
Did anybody hear a shuffle? Because I heard a shuffle. Did you hear? Did no one else hear it? It was like, but you were all standing still, but it was like a, but not as loud as that, obviously.
Henry, this is the soul. Henry? Is that first name? Or surname? Henry, it's first name, okay? Okay, is that what he's saying? He is around here. Yes? He only takes orders from Earl, and then he keeps on saying, Lester, Lester, Lester. What does that mean, Sam? He's his governor. He's his governor. Henry, he's the one that is being, do I say that way? Following our trail. I feel he'd be the one that's been moving things.
So Henry?
Henry.
Okay. You should see if you can get a surname with Henry.
See, please, Sam. Bartlett.
Henry Bartlett.
Am I pronouncing this properly? Bartlett.
Is he in the room now?
I feel his energy has come in.
Can you see an energy? Can you see a form?
No, I feel he's concealing this. You see...
Sorry, Sally, just explain exactly what it is you saw. What's the matter?
No, I thought you saw something behind me.
No.
I saw like a shadow go right across you, like, but quickly.
Behind me?
But there's no sources of light in here, so I don't know how that can be. But I saw like a black thing just go whoosh.
How do you feel?
Could be his energy.
I feel it's really spooky in here, actually.
Yeah?
I don't like it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So Henry Bartlett.
Henry Bartlett. And Sam has said that he's absolutely, it's like as if anything that Lester requires, Henry is there for him. And I feel he would have had some kind of
Oh, sorry.
It's my hand. I'm sorry, Olivia. And
I'm so sorry for my bad language. Sorry. Oh dear.
I feel there was a bit of a fear factor with this, how can I put it, this man's supervision, even to the females, the ladies who were in service, I feel, because I'm getting that group condition, and I don't feel he was adverse to shout, you know.
Okay.
No, I don't feel evil, but shout and get angry, but I want standards.
Okay.
I want standards.
Carl, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How's it going up there?
We've just been into one room, we've had a door shut behind us, and we've had one shut, more or less in front of us.
Okay, David, what I would like to do now...
Strange noises too.
Okay, what I think is a good thing, and I think everybody at home would probably agree, and everybody in the audience, is I think we should go exactly where Carl and Kath are, because there seems to be a lot of stuff happening. You all right, Vicky? What's the matter? Door opening. It's all right, okay. So it's back to you in the hub while we reposition to go upstairs. Is that okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you do exactly what you want, Yvette. You're the ones out there.
We'll go off there now. Okay, we'll go up there now, because a lot of stuff's happening.
Yes,
Everybody all right?
whilst you do that, let me just go and pick up with Richard Felix. Henry Bartlett, the name that Derek came up with.
Yes, haven't got a clue. I would imagine from the sound of things that he was some form of valet or manservant to one of the Earls, and he mentioned Leicester, and Leicester Stanhope was actually 5th Earl of Harrington. So he's got Leicester right. And I would imagine it's his servant or something like that.
I also loved Derek's turn of phrase, horse fragrance.
Wonderful, isn't it?
I've never heard it called that before.
I know what he should have said, but...
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Anything else from you, Richard Jones? Have you got anything else that you can shed there?
Nothing as yet, but we're working on it.
So, David Wells, what do you make so far of... you know, when we do these shows, sometimes not very much happens and then sometimes an awful lot happens. In your experience, is that often the case?
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, I sometimes rest on my astrological background as well with this. The phases of the moon, the full moon's clearly a fantastic time. The new moon, which we just come out of, great time. Dark moon's not so great. It's a very difficult time. We've actually looked at some of the series and gone through them, and the full moon shows fantastic activity. But tonight, remember, the sun is at its highest point, very important, and all around the world people celebrate the solstice. And they do that in, you know, pagan rituals, Christian rituals, St. John the Baptist feast of, and that creates energy.
But why would the paranormal activity be at its highest at solstice?
I think it's the sun is at its highest point. The sun is, where would we be without the sun? It's the greatest point of energy. So therefore there's energy from that. And this vortex of energy caused simply by so many people concentrating on paranormal events.
So you're not surprised at what we've seen tonight so far?
Not at all, no.
Are you surprised, Matthew?
Not at all. My experience on this show has been that things always happen. My only point of issue is how you interpret them. So again, we've got the boxes moving on apparently on their own. We've got things falling down, doors opening and closing. You know, it's
a regular night out, really.
Regular night out, yeah. But again, we have to see when the crew gets up there to see whether or not those things continue and whether we can capture some of this stuff on camera as well.
So, will Matthew Smith be convinced? We'll find out in a few minutes' time. It really doesn't get much stranger than this programme. We are at Elverston Castle tonight. So much has happened already in the show. And in the break, I was just talking to a gentleman who has quite an interesting story. Let's go and find out what that is.